Here I am, folks. As promised, I would put out a video of where I was going, what I was going to be doing. I am in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I am going to Schneider, going to do the SFI lease program. Going to be signing papers on a brand spanking new international tomorrow. And I'll tell you why in a little bit why I went with the international. But my leave at Swift wasn't a bad one. I really liked Swift, always did, never had anything bad to say about Swift. The problem is just I was tired of training. I've been doing it for a long time and just really wanted to get away from training. And I've got other friends that are in the company that are doing OTR, and they're not making any money. And the struggle of trying to find loads and get loads and fighting with the dispatchers and the planners and all that was just not something I really wanted to try and do again. And the only way I could have stayed on the Target account was by training. And at this point, the Target account was wonderful. It was great. It gave me money, gave me miles. No issues, no complaints or anything with that account. I got burnt out on training. Eventually, there's a time where good things come to an end. Well, that good thing had to come to an end, and I did it on my own. It had nothing to do with Swift or what they did or how they did. Would still honestly recommend Swift. Swift's a great place to start. Again, like I said, it was just I wasn't in the mindset to fight for loads and that, and I'm hoping that going to Schneider is going to change that. Being on a load board, being able to pick when, where, how, all that. Where I want to go, when I want to go home, when I want to do this, and to be alone and drive alone. Any of you truckers out there know that training is very, very lucrative. It can be very profitable. You can make a lot of money doing it, but at the same time, you're giving up your space to your domain, your house, whatever you want to call it at that time when you're out and about on the road. It's not that it's a bad thing. I had some good times while I was training. I've had some good people while I was training. And I've had some bad people when I was training. Not going to go through any names. The good ones know who they are because I've told them. And the bad ones know who they are because I've told them and released them for certain reasons. And honestly, when you get a bad student, it really puts you behind. Even though you're making really good money with a good student, that bad student or the student that wants to leave after a couple of days or a week or whatever that situation is, it really puts you behind. And in reality, it's $700, $800, $900 a day when you lose a student or the student isn't any good or they're not up to par and you're not able to run as a team. Not that I really want to run as a team, but the whole advantage of training is to try to make a little bit of extra money and try to bank as much of it as you can. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I don't really have a lot of other news to report other than I'm here in Green Bay, Wisconsin to pick up the truck tomorrow. I know it's about a 3 or 4 day class. My plan is to do a video each night and kind of give everybody, what you go through with lease. And I'll kind of back up a little bit. So what I've done so far, they sent me all the CBT, the computer-based training that they have. I've got about half of them done. I'm going to finish the rest of them tonight. So the whole purpose and the goal is to get all your little training videos done before you go to class tomorrow, because tomorrow will be the day where you sign the lease on the truck and kind of go over it, look at it. It's not going to be a whole lot of going over and looking at that I have to do because the truck's brand new. Some guys that get used trucks might have issues and problems, and it gives them 2 or 3 days to get these issues and problems fixed out. I don't really foresee any problems with a brand new truck. But anyway, you get your CBT training classes done, and then once you do that, then I'd say probably most of the stuff is done other than just signing the lease, signing the COLA, which is the operating order that they have for Schneider. So you got 2 leases that you're signing with. Everything else is pretty much done. The down payment was done. Everything that has anything to do with anything has been done. So it should be a pretty quick process from this day on. A little bit of a last day confusion getting into an airplane. When you come, you're responsible for your own transportation here. I originally had a rental car reserved. There was a little bit of mishap on that, and I had to go another route, and I got an airplane ticket the last minute, which really honestly helped me out a whole lot, because I flew out of Melbourne, which is, you know, my home airport, and I had to jump on 3 different airplanes to get to Green Bay. But honestly, it was cheaper to do that than it would have been for me to even drive. But my intentions were to drive all the way up here from Florida, and that way I would have had all my stuff. But instead, I only brought what I needed just to get me through for a week or so, and then I'm gonna obviously go back home and get the rest of my belongings that I need for the truck. But don't really have a lot to report other than what I told you, and I will. I'm gonna do a video each night, kind of go through the process of what we did each day, and I hope this helps everybody out. I know this is a big topic that a lot of people want to know, and a lot of people want to see, you know, how the process goes, and I'm going to do my best to document it and give you what I went through, and what I recommend, and how I think things, you know, should go for you. And once again, like always, if anybody has any questions, they can drop a comment, send me an email. Email hasn't changed. I'll put a link to the email. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll get back with you tomorrow, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, hopefully I'm on the road at the latest, and I'll give you updates. I'm going to try and do better, you know, at putting more videos out, more content out, because now that I'm by myself, I really have no excuses. So when you're training, you know, you're always moving around in that truck, and you don't have time. Plus you're trying to train somebody, you're trying to take care of your personal life, of everything that you got going on, and it's hard. It really is. And my goal is that, you know, I really wanted to have my YouTube a lot bigger than what it is for this year. And in order to do that, I had to give up a good thing. That was a good thing, unfortunately, you know, but all things have to come to an end, and new chapters have to be opened. And this is going to be one of those new chapters that I'm taking a big gamble on. I've seen a lot of people do really well with this, and I know I'm not going to make the same amount of money as what I was making in training, but in the meantime, I think it'll straighten things out. I think the economy is going to go back to where it was, hopefully either this year sometime or early next year, and things will be better, and I'll be positioned to where I need to be to run in my company the way I like and the way I want to. Anyways, that's it. I will try to get a video. I won't try, I will. I'll get a video out tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, kind of give you an update of, you know, how things go and what's going on. And by the way, if you do go to SFI in Schneider, make sure you come to Green Bay, because this hotel is really nice. I couldn't say anything nice. I'm surprised that they put us up in a hotel like this, but it's really nice. But any questions, like I said, email me, drop a comment. I'll put this video out immediately. I know I said 6 Eastern time, and it's a little bit after 6 Central time. I'm sorry for the delay, but it's just the way it worked out. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.